Okay, so you want to talk about interesting days. Quite laughing, Mom. Okay. Not only I am cleaning out my truck, there is a mold issue. There's so many issues today. It's raining. This is going to be a fun day. This is just going to be an interesting day. But what I wanted to show you guys was the joys of living in nature. See this? This? I'm hoping you can see this. Because this is a bird nest built on my clothes that were hanging up in this corner. I have no idea when, where, I don't even know how long anything, but I have a bird nest. I don't know anything about it. I don't think there's any eggs or babies, but there you go. Bird nest. Enjoy. What's up, guys? Okay, so a little bit more progress with the truck. We're at a point where everything is, hold on, I don't know if you guys can see, yeah, there's nothing, not a whole lot left in the truck. I just gotta take the sheet off the bed, take the bed out because it's an old bed. It needs to be gotten rid of. It needs to be done away with. Some trash, some of my other stuff on a tarp. That's clean, not, what is it? Not that right there. That's still dirty. That still needs to be gone through. A lot of this mold and moisture, and a lot of this has come from just living in Arizona most of your life and living with the dry, and then you come to a place like Kentucky where it's wet and humid and everything, and you hang wet clothes up for 3 days in the sun and they're still not dry because it's so humid. Yeah. We're experiencing new issues now because of that. So I think that's gonna change our perspective on where we live and how we try and go about doing this. I'm already kind of resolute and, determined to just live that nomadic lifestyle and just sort of be the wanderer on the road, because in a way it's simpler, it's easier. The economic strain of maintaining something like my truck and something like that is less staggering and less demanding than generally, withstanding major repairs and stuff. Less demanding than typical maintenance of a home and all that. So, I can live with it. I can get by with it. Still not quite sure how to do the whole financial side of it, but working on it. We are working on that. I am working on that. Slowly but surely. And I'd like my photography to be a part of that that solution, that quotient of financial viability and independence and all that fun stuff. But in the meantime, I've got to finish doing that, tear that out, and then DVDs, stuff that's safe, then all the stuff in my hood here, that's all safe. Thankfully, my books, my camera, all that was safe. The fan is not. The fan needs to be dunked in water and cider and vinegar and whatever else I can throw at it or something to clean it. And that's about where I stand. So today we empty everything out, we let it air out, we let it be. Then we're going to start more major projects like tearing out all this, I don't know if you guys can see it, this is all styrofoam that I put in from where I was working. It's only about, you know, half-inch thick styrofoam and stuff, but I'm gonna end up taking that out because that's part of the reason I got out here. Is I was working at a foam factory, found out it was making me sick, left, and I've never fully committed to taking the crap out. So in light of everything, and in light of my recent exposure levels and everything else I'm trying to do and everything else going on in my world, that's gotta come out. Luckily though, I have some other stuff. It's like super bubble wrap, you know, stuff. And it's more inert and more, you know, even Mom can tolerate it, so I should be perfectly fine with it. I've got enough to throw that in there and probably cover it up a bit better and do some better stuff with it after I sand out some of the rust, repaint it with some Rust-Oleum, and get it a bit, and maybe seal up the cracks with some epoxy stuff, or what is it I use? I don't know. It's something. Silicone. Thank you. Seal stuff up with silicone, and yeah. So I'm going to make this into, well, I'll go over that in a different segment. I'll do a separate video, and just then, yeah, I got it in my head. So in the meantime, take care, be safe, have fun, don't get arrested. Peace.